welcome to episode number 14 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host, Tuck. And as always, I have a great show for you. Loyalty over love is stupid. On today's show, we're going to be talking about this new trend that people are adapting where they're placing loyalty over love. LOL. Right. Because I laugh out loud every time I hear somebody say, man, it's loyalty over love all day, every day. That's because you're stupid. Because there's nothing, and I mean nothing, on earth better than love, even loyalty. But before I prove that that's dumb and that's some bullish, I must allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So, to my right,
Gangsta Muffin. Y'all can add me on IG at the real Gangsta Muffin.
gangster.
Curls for Days on IG. CURLZ period 4 period DAZE.
You can add me on IG at Mr. Tuck _88.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey, you can add me on IG. I'm sincerely Erica Denise.
Loyalty over love. Before we get into it, I want to know, what is loyalty to you? Yo. Annie, just quick. Whatever
Everything.
loyalty is to you.
It's everything.
Keeping it a band.
Everything. Explain. Go deeper.
I'm just saying. I don't know. It's like a bond. Loyalty is like, it's the same thing as having a bond.
Having a bond.
That's what I would rather have.
Anybody? Just free fall. Because I got the definition of loyalty. Loyalty is a strong feeling of support or alliance. Pretty much what you said. I'm on your side.
Really? That's it? That's all that's in the definition?
That's all they said the
interesting.
definition is. Love, what is love to you? Love is the most hardest thing to explain. I really don't even consider this definition of something I can actually, it says it in the book, but love is just so much more.
What does it say?
It says that love, an intense feeling or deep affection, a great interest and pleasure in someone or something.
I agree.
So it's there, but it's a feeling that you really can't explain.
Right. Agreed.
So, but what would y'all rather have? Loyalty or love?
I feel like they both, if you love somebody, you loyal to.
That's a damn lie.
That's a
Keep
lie.
going.
I was about to say, yeah.
Because you
If
can
you-
love
if-
somebody,
if
you still
it's-
cheat, you can break that bond you got with that
Yeah.
person.
But I'm saying, if you can cheat, like, do you really love that person?
Yeah.
For
Because
real?
then when that person leaves, you sick.
That don't
That's
mean you love them.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Love is an action word.
I agree. Love has action, and loyalty has action. All of them are action words. But I'm saying, like, let me flip it. Have you ever dated somebody? Because this is when I'm comparing loyalty and love. Have you ever dated somebody that they were good to you, but you didn't love them?
Yes.
Mhm.
See, now, and the reason you dated them is because you was loyal to the fact that they were good to you. But did you love them? This is why I don't compare. Because they're actually pushing this narrative that loyalty is what people would rather have than love.
So,
And I think it's the reason they do that is because love puts you at a risk. You're vulnerable.
Yeah, I was just about to
When
say
you
that,
love.
yeah.
So people are so scared to be hurt that they'll rather have a loyal man. Pretty much a dog. Because a dog can be loyal. But most people would say they want loyalty first. You tongue tied?
I need both. Like, I can't choose. Because I feel like if you're not loyal to me, you don't love me.
When
That's
I
a
asked you
love
earlier, you
language.
said loyalty.
Mm.
Change your mind?
Mm-mm.
Why you want loyalty?
I don't know. I just feel like, because love can change. You can be in love with somebody and wake up one day and then you say, you ain't feeling it no more. Right?
I mean,
And loyalty can change too, because somebody can go out here and break the bond y'all got or whatever too. But I mean, I don't know. the way y'all putting it now, I don't know. I want to hear.
Would you want somebody to love you or be loyal to you? I'm asking y'all women, do y'all want somebody
gotta
to
choose?
be loyal?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
why do
It's
I have to
hard to
choose?
choose. Yeah,
But
'cause it
no,
needs
no.
to be both.
No, but they are. I'm only getting it because I saw the trend of
Okay.
how people are trying to push this narrative. You can't get both. Get that shit out your body. We having a
Why?
I
conversation.
know.
If you had one, what you want?
I can't choose.
You can choose.
No, because I feel like if you really love me, you're gonna be loyal to me. Just like with my best friend, she my best friend because she's loyal to me and she loves me. That's I can't separate the two.
You can't separate the two.
But it's like, say if you loyal, say if somebody love you or whatever, like you said, it go with loyalty sometimes. But
It don't.
if we say we got a job to do, like what you work, you know what I'm saying, your profession. So we loyal to our job. We're gonna do what we're supposed to, but that don't mean you love.
I was gonna bring it down.
You gonna do what you gonna do, but that don't mean you love them people.
I understand.
You have
that.
been loyal to your job, because that's on my thing too.
Yep.
Like people are more loyal to their job to where they will cut out family time just to make an extra.
And
dollar.
Oh, I
barbers.
don't do that.
Dudes are more loyal to their barbers too. Dudes are loyal to their barbers. They don't really choose different barbers too much like that.
But I'm
Being
saying,
loyal.
but would you rather have love? Shouldn't we be operating in the space of love than loyalty? We're asking flawed human beings.
If I had to choose, I would say I need love. Love over loyalty.
All right, so like when people say I want loyalty, it feels like you got a God complex. You're asking a flawed person to pretty much never betray you. How do you put that much on somebody?
Okay, but betrayal is such a harsh word.
It's still a way to break loyalty.
Yeah, but just because you break loyalty doesn't mean that it's necessarily a betrayal.
You that shit sounds smart. You just gotta make it. You gotta fill in the blanks on this. Now help me. For real though, she need time to think. For real though.
Hear me out though.
All right.
So like, say me and Marie, we cousins, right?
Right.
I'm loyal to her because she my cousin.
You love her.
You should love
I
her.
love her, and I'm loyal to her because she is my
You
cousin.
told the truth. It shouldn't
So-
be I love her. First of all, you ain't got to love all your cousins. Okay, my bad. All right. All right,
My
go ahead, go ahead.
God.
All right, go ahead, Doc.
So say we all out, you know what I'm saying, and you come into conflict with somebody, and she come into conflict with somebody. I'ma take her side before I take your side because
I got all this written down. How fucked up you sound right now. I really do, because I got because people are loyal to ignorance.
Yeah.
it's not. That's
Like
Okay, so if
Go ahead.
If that situation you just said, right?
I got that situation written down.
If you just said that, right? Say y'all out, and then just because you loyal to her, right? She get into it with somebody, you gonna have her back.
yeah.
But what if that's like that type of situation gonna affect your livelihood? What you gonna do then? So
What
are
you
you still
mean?
gonna be loyal to that
Affect
ignorance?
my my livelihood how?
Like just say if you get an assault charge or something with the type of work people do.
Yeah.
What you gonna do then?
Oh, she know I take a charge from her.
See,
Oh,
this
okay, that's ignorant.
loyalty to their
That sound like
ignorance
love, though.
is
Listen.
not.
That's love.
That's love.
It ain't love.
I
I
ain't
ain't
going.
taking no charge
I ain't
from
going to jail
nobody.
for no life or no crazy.
No, you messing
No,
up your
baby
livelihood for
charge.
that.
Go ahead. Cause I'm it's gonna get a little deeper.
It's
Maybe it's gonna
limits.
open y'all up to talking a little more.
Nah, that ain't no limit.
I guess I'm
It
gonna say
is
love because,
limits.
baby, I ain't loyal then because I ain't taking.
I
no
mean, I'm not
charge.
Okay,
saying
well,
that makes you
put it like that,
loyal
I
or
guess I don't
know
disloyal
what
because
you
I
do.
can understand some people be like, well, shit, I ain't going to jail for nobody. I understand it. But, I guess everybody see it different.
Right, because people are like you young fellas out there, stupid motherfuckers. Y'all are loyal to a gang. But you would take 25 years for a gang, but won't take a weekend to pick up your child.
Weird.
That's a
That's
deadbeat.
deep.
Do you
That's
understand why
weird.
your loyalty should never trump your love?
So why is it that men are loyal to their
Here we go. I knew we
homeboys
had to
and
throw it
not
on the
their
niggas. I knew
girlfriends?
that shit was coming.
Wait a minute, I
Did
didn't
y'all
hear you.
know
Baby. Say that again.
Why is it that men are so loyal to their homies but not their girl?
There you go.
Damn, I ain't even write that down, but I should have.
That's a
good.
good one, right
Because
there.
your girl gonna be the ride or die. Your
That's it.
homeboys, they gonna tell on you, they gonna leave you and all
Right.
that.
Nigga,
That's what he
That's
just
the
said.
one.
Loyal to equals.
yo, niggas
They
will
like stupid
fuck.
shit.
This is wild shit. I had this conversation at work. I actually brought it up. Niggas will fuck their girls or their wife friend before they fuck their man's ex.
Because they try.
That shit weird.
Does that make sense at
That
all?
shit strange.
Disloyal fools.
Crazy.
It ain't loyalty. I mean, well, it is loyalty
is.
to a certain degree.
That's loyalty.
Excuse me?
It is loyal. It's
a certain degree.
It's fucked up. It's fucked. I can't even understand it because I don't even be tempted. I wouldn't even be tempted to sleep with some of your ex,
Yeah,
Right. like at all.
you got niggas out here to do it though.
Do you got those, but them niggas, yeah, they built different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be tempted. But I could be tempted with my girl's friend.
Yeah.
A lot easier than I would be with your
That
not
shit
even your
crazy.
current girl, your ex.
That shit crazy.
But why?
That's weird.
Why?
But that goes back to you being more loyal to your friend than your girl. What she said.
Why? But why is that? We need answers.
I don't know what the fuck that is. You got it?
Wow.
Let me see. I don't. You know what's crazy? Is the love different between the way we love? Because our friends usually see the real us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of niggas, women don't get to see the real
The real person. Yeah.
them. Like, cause it's no judgment. I could be married and I could come to him and say, boy, about 4 bitches I'm
Now,
here.
listen, I do not know what he talking about.
but it won't be no judgment if I told him that. But it won't be no judgment when I tell you that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He be like, yeah, you know, man, I know how it is.
Shit happens.
but with like with our women, we maneuver a lot different. I don't know if we love our niggas more. A lot of dudes do love their niggas more than they love their woman.
But
So is it
Well,
that you
that's
love your?
gay.
It could be
that
gay.
you love your
What's wrong
ego
with
more.
It could be gay.
Yeah.
Because you got dudes that'll kill you over a woman before their kids.
listen,
Like
but
they-
you can love
So
anybody.
that means you love your ego.
You love
Like,
your
what
granny.
you want. You love yourself.
your kids, your homies. But being in love and loving somebody is two different things.
That's right.
But niggas will be out here cheating and they don't be in love. They be out here cheating and doing whatever. But then as soon as the girl do something, they just heartbroken and all that. That ain't in love because you wouldn't been cheating, right?
Right.
So it's like,
Well, according to y'all, niggas cheat anyways.
Right.
nah,
So
who
which one
is
is it?
y'all? And I never said that.
Yeah. Niggas cheat all the time. Niggas cheat anyway all day. I was on my TikTok. I was asking, that's the one thing that's keeping us from being together. Why don't y'all just let that shit slide?
Why don't y'all let it slide?
But why?
Can't do it.
First of all, you know it's different.
No, it's not.
It's way different.
It
Here
is
we go.
not
Got to
different.
think about her.
Women
getting
can go
balled
out
up.
I have never seen a man say, "Oh, and you cheated on me with that."
Right.
They might have not said it, but they thought
They
it.
thought it.
Nah, hell no.
Oh,
We
I
don't be
ain't
thinking
never
about.
done
It
that.
don't matter if
No
he
way.
You
a
I
There's
ain't
no
I didn't
way.
think about how he balled you up. That's what I'm
There's
talking
no
about.
way that you're not gonna talk shit if she cheat with a nigga who only got 2 pair of
Right.
pants compared to you.
I'm not gonna say
I
nothing
don't-
like
yeah,
that.
I'm
I'm gonna
not
feel
gonna
the
say that.
same
Right.
way whether he's.
Now, because if he was an ugly nigga, you be saying
You
something.
gonna
I wouldn't say.
something.
I'd be
You're
just as
lying.
mad.
Or
You're lying.
if
You're
they
lying. I ain't
see-
lying.
Or if
I'd
they
be
see a
just
dick
mad.
pic and his dick is smaller,
Yeah,
they gonna be, oh,
yeah,
that
yeah.
little dick nigga.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Exactly.
You
Don't
gonna
let
cheat
him
with
drive
that
nothing.
little dick nigga?
Don't
Come
let
on.
him drive nothing.
Right.
That ain't up to par. Y'all gonna talk shit about
yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
Another thing is like when you're
I don't know. I
loyal.
don't care about no shit like that. So, I mean, some dudes care about. I don't say nothing about that. Where he driving.
Some men, a lot of men do.
Another thing when you're loyal to a fault is that a lot of people get caught in this thing is where I want to talk to y'all. Just because somebody helps you in a need, don't mean you owe them for life. Some people will help you in a time of need, and you would think that you have to have this loyalty to put up with them and their bullshit or help them all the time. At some point, if it's weighing on you, now if you got it, you got it. But if it's weighing on you, you gotta cut that shit loose, y'all.
Right.
How you feel about that?
I agree.
First of all, I wouldn't even be friends with nobody make me feel like that.
But you gotta understand that person really helped you
So
in
But
the
if-
time of
But if they
need.
help me, then bring it up every time. Like,
No,
all
no,
the
no.
time, that's crazy.
They ain't gotta bring it up.
Don't even
They
have
just
to
can
bring it
come
up,
to
yeah.
you when they're in need.
And they gonna give you that look in that eye like, you remember when
Like,
I-
you remember, like,
Yeah. And you gonna be guilty enough to say that shit.
And you can be like, dang, they did.
yeah.
And you gonna feel
Yeah.
obligated.
Right.
After a while, you're like, fuck
Yeah.
that shit, no.
Can you imagine? All right, you broke, your wife kicked you out,
Mm-hmm.
and this nigga let you stay with him.
Yeah.
Now same thing. Now you stayed for 2 weeks. This motherfucker been in your house for a year. You ain't gonna feel like going downstairs like, hey, bro, I know you helped me, man, but damn, dog, it's been yeah. I'm gonna carry your ass on my next tax if you keep bullshit. Like, are you gonna be able to go down there because of your loyalty or love? But it's more like loyalty because he did something for you. That's how loyalty works. Loyalty,
That's
two
different.
people hold it.
Because what if it's a difference if he really like trying to get his shit together now, or he just get order, or he just get comfortable and don't want to do nothing. Now if he trying, then I give him some time.
Nigga, even trying got a time limit on it.
Sure do.
Yeah.
What if he trying for 3 years?
That bitch ain't trying
That
hard enough.
motherfucker, he done been
He
more
ain't trying hard
graduation
enough.
with your kids.
Right.
He ain't trying hard enough.
And I found out with us, you got to give us a time limit going in. You can't wait till they get comfortable.
nah.
You got to,
They
hey,
get comfortable, it's over.
6 months, 3 months, you out, no exceptions. Because, you know, we'll take advantage of it.
Cool, I do want to ask this question because this is a little steered away. No, it's in the lines because being loyal to some of your ignorance, but you should love yourself. And I'm talking to the men. Love yourself. I'm gonna ask this question: out of the women, do y'all think y'all the prize?
Yes.
Most
Good.
definitely.
Men, date women. Don't not date women that think they're the prize, but date women that think they're the missing piece. Because women that think that they're the prize can have sex with you, come 5 times to your one, and think she gave you some pussy. That is a fact. Do not, do not date a woman that thinks she's the prize. Date a woman that thinks she's the missing piece. You will be more happier because every time that you do something, they think they automatically deserve something
That's
when
a
they
lie
think
from
they the
them.
prize.
That's not
That's
true.
a lie from them.
No, okay. Why would you think?
I don't.
Why, if both of us are agreeing, why are you the prize?
First of all,
You have
believe
elevated
So are
yourself.
we the prize or y'all just the
Excuse me.
prize?
I think both are the
Both of-
prize.
both parties
You
are
have
the prize.
okay.
Both are the prize.
Go to any fucking wedding and see who the prize is.
What you mean by that?
Go to any wedding and how it's displayed and see how the fucking prize is.
That's
What you
because
mean?
y'all men are brainwashed.
Brainwash
mean?
what?
What you mean?
What do you mean by that?
When do they stand up?
When do who stand up?
Right.
In a wedding,
The
when
groom
do
is already there.
He's already standing.
yeah, so yeah, motherfucker already there.
So, like you said, the
When-
missing
you
piece
got
interest in
comes down
everything.
to
Wait a
Al.
minute,
What you
who
mean?
got
You
the
get flowers.
royal announcement? Who everybody get to stand up for?
Of course,
Um,
I'm the bride. But
of
they do
course.
that for him
And
too.
you-
he,
and
he
why?
come down jigging down the thing too. So what you talking about?
Ain't nobody.
First
When
of all,
does that happen?
These new weddings I've seen them.
You
they
just
come down the aisle.
said,
Yeah,
Good
you
man.
just said
They
that,
do.
They do.
that she is
Some
the
new
missing
ones.
piece.
Yeah.
Up to date ones.
So
By
yeah,
itself.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
He come
Huh?
dancing down there
you
by
said that she the missing piece. So of course we're gonna be happy we completing the puzzle.
No,
Bingo.
it's
What you
cool. No, but it takes 2 to make a complete a puzzle.
But you said she's the missing piece, so he's already there.
If your future husband say, "Yo, I want to walk there with you,"
Okay.
Okay.
you're a damn.
I
Come
Yeah.
on.
Down with you?
I've
No.
already been
Say it
married.
again.
I've been married before, and I walked down the aisle by myself.
But still.
So
If my man said we
What's
gonna
the
walk down there
difference?
together,
yes, I'll be
Yeah.
okay with that.
I'm down with that.
I'm down with that.
Yo,
I feel
it's
like
right.
you should walk down once the union has come, then walk down together. I don't know.
You
That's-
know what
for
I,
me,
I
that's
don't
a
know what I
little-
think. I think the
I don't
woman
know.
should start walking, and then he should meet her halfway, and they walk down together.
Whatever.
He don't have to
It
be
doesn't
at the
even
end.
matter
They
to
can.
me.
He can be at the half mark, and then she come down. They meet. They walk together and walk on up to the front together.
Why is minute shit like that important to people? I don't understand.
because
That's
the way,
important.
At the
Yo,
end of the day,
pre-
we get married.
yeah,
Right.
because you can't run justice of peace by every woman.
Mm-mm.
You can't run justice and peace by every woman. So don't just say end of the day you'll take
Oh,
justice
nah.
and peace.
Well,
will.
because
I did
if
justice
it's
of
my
the peace.
second one,
I ain't
if
say
it's
you
my-
did
no,
it.
if
You
it's my
coulda
second
did
one,
it.
if it's my
I
second
ain't
one,
gonna do it
yes.
again. But
First
I
one,
did
I
it.
would not have done justice peace. Second one, yes.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, the first one, I didn't want a big ass wedding. He
No.
wanted it.
Mm-mm.
I just want a big reception.
I
don't
did
care
the
about
justice
all
of
the
the peace,
shit.
but I ain't doing it this time. No. Mm-mm.
But the wedding is strictly for the bride.
No, it's
it's
not.
not. It's for the
No,
guests,
no.
actually.
We
Yeah.
participate in that, bitch, but it is for the bride.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
reception.
No,
Nah.
I feel like it's for family.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
back
for
in the
the
day
people
it used to be
attending.
for the bride, but
Yeah.
now new generation and
Yeah.
everything, no.
Mm.
Because them men be just as excited as women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen. Date women that think they're the missing piece, not the prize. You will be dealing with a egotistical monster that roams in your house that don't feel like she needs to do anything because you won the
Anyway.
lotto.
Listen.
No,
You
still
have
gotta do your
won the
responsibility.
lotto.
Wow.
You have won the
I don't know what
lotto.
woman you talking about?
Mm-mm.
Y'all just said y'all was the prize.
Yes,
Yes,
but
'cause
we're not saying it out of an egotistical stance.
Right.
We're saying like we know
I'm
our
the
worth.
prize.
Right.
And I also feel like my man is the prize because why would I choose him if he
I
won't
said we
shit?
the prize.
The fuck?
So,
We
so,
the
but
prize.
what if men? Oh, you see a podcast where men just say, "Yeah, we the prize." How would y'all feel?
Oh, they gonna.
But
just
that's
I've
not
seen
how
it.
they-
Hold on,
I've
wait,
seen
go
it.
ahead.
They gonna talk shit about them. Y'all know.
Y'all
that.
do it.
I've seen it, and I agree. Every person on the earth should feel like they're the prize. If you're a good human being and you know you do the inner work to elevate yourself and be a better mate to somebody, then yes, you are the prize
There
as
you
a
go.
man. Same for a woman.
No.
All right, let's go back to
Sound good.
loyalty and love. Right, being loyal to your race. This gonna make you
I
talk.
love this subject. I
Yes.
love this subject.
Black women are the first to say black men ain't shit, but refuse to date outside their race. I see it happening a little bit more, but you meet a lot of women that say, "Shit, can't no other race do nothing for me." That's ignorant, cause
It's not.
you have just divided your chances of finding somebody, or you don't feel like happiness is in other races.
No.
Go ahead,
See,
Nick's baby.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because I'm speaking from a stance where I know I've seen, and I'm sorry for all the people that love outside of their race, but them people will never understand your children's struggles. And that woman, if she is outside of your race, will never understand your struggle as a black man. And that man, if he's outside your race, will never understand your struggle as a black woman. It's just a fact.
Why can't we just be loyal to the human race?
Because that's not.
Why wouldn't that be the first thing that you're loyal to? You got people that love dogs more than they love humans.
White people.
They'll go to the shelter before they go help at a
That's
shelter.
crazy.
They'll
I
go
was
to a
just-
shelter
I
and get
was
a
just saying that
dog
them-
before they
them
go
pe-
to a
them
shelter to
peddler-
help.
them peter- what
Yeah.
you call them? Peddler? Them people will do more for animals than you got. They'll
Oh, you
walk
talking
right
about
past
PETA.
a homeless
People.
person.
Yeah, but
Right.
but what are those people? Let's say,
Yeah.
let's speak.
Human
truth here.
beings.
You got a point.
No, they're white.
Human
White
beings.
people.
White
You got a
people.
point.
Bro, y'all act like.
The
Oh,
white
she can say that.
people.
She
But
will.
she confused. We
I'm not
already know
confused.
it.
I'm not
saying,
confused.
She on
I've
both
seen it.
sides of the fence.
Confused.
And women
Confused.
and men who have mixed children,
Her
I
black
don't
side,
give a
always take
damn. They still do and
So how
say
you gonna say
racist
that's her
ass
black
shit.
side? How you gonna say that's her black
Don't
side?
worry about it. Just
What was that?
watch the neck movement and watch the hand gesture. You'll see.
You know what?
But I'm gonna ask you a question though. So, but why don't you think you can find love in other races?
You can.
Good.
I
But
just
what
So
I'm
don't-
if
saying
you,
is, I don't
love is that's why I say
She told you
love.
straight up. She said she just don't want to.
I just don't want to. I believe in black love. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now, have I dated outside my race? Yes, I have. And my dad always told me you can date them, but don't bring them home.
See, this is the oh
Sorry.
shit. Damn, Dad.
He did. He was straight up.
All right, this is what I don't understand, and I would never get it to save my life because I'm not a hypocrite, right? I can't see why is it that I can walk down the street and see black power, walk and see it, love and unity, and walk down the street and see white power and feel like they're evil people.
Feel like who evil?
Why is it that we'll take something that we said was evil, use it in our own way, and say it's great? If you hear them say white power, they're evil. If you say black power, oh, they're just peaceful people. That's great. Brotherhood. They saying the same thing. They started saying it first, and we just took it and flipped it. Why is it not wrong? Why is it not both of them wrong?
I didn't know we said black power. I thought we said Black Lives Matter.
No,
that was made up by white people.
Yeah,
anyway.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Power was first. That's what the Black Panther and all that movement.
Okay.
That was first. We do say
Everybody
Black
should
Lives
have
Matter now,
No.
huh?
I'm not saying that.
But all lives matter. Yeah. Let's be clear about that. They do.
But I'm asking, why are we so loyal to a race if we're in? How do you? I don't get it.
Why
because
shouldn't we?
because you're saying to look at blacks differently. The same shit that they do.
It's
Okay.
but we okay with.
We're not.
We can have a preference.
We're the first to holler racism. If they saying that their kind is a preference, can you accept it?
Yes.
Listen,
That's
yes,
bullshit.
I can accept if they say they prefer today white. That don't bother
What's
me because
wrong
I
with
don't want them.
Bruh, if
That's
you watch the
fine.
TV and that motherfucker said WET instead of BET, white entertainment, you like, man, they gotta get this racist shit.
because listen,
They said wait. I'm trying to watch it.
racism is a system.
Mhm.
Only those who have the power to oppress can be racist. Black people as a whole do not have the power to oppress the white race. So therefore, we
Okay.
cannot be racist by definition, since we going off definitions.
Oh,
up in here.
okay. You can do all that racist shit. I'm saying this. Why can't we look at human beings as one race?
Because that's just not what it is.
It's not.
So we're different races. We're a different race.
You're
not a human being.
Every
We're
day,
humans.
and every day we're reminded of that. Every day I go to work, I'm reminded that I'm a black woman. Every day, I can't change that. Every day they look at me, I'm reminded I'm a black woman.
Mhm.
I heard, she's articulate.
I was just telling
Like,
somebody
do you
about
not think
that.
that's offensive by saying that?
I was just
Like every day.
But you act like black folks don't. Oh, this nigga think.
No.
He
But-
a lame. He
but
sound like the
it's-
white
it's
boy,
this
man.
older- it's this older-
Nigga can read.
This older white dude at my job. He always, what's up, cuz? Come on, man.
I get that
What's
too.
wrong with that?
Like as
What?
soon as I open my mouth with something
Mhm.
that's factual, or I speak with an articulate, code switching,
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh,
Mhm.
you're smart."
Mhm.
The fuck you mean? You goddamn right, I'm smart.
So are you implying
but-
that other black women are not
Exactly.
smart when you say that? It comes off that way.
Black
Barrett.
people say the same shit, and we don't look at them and judge them the same way. Does that not make sense? If you're saying that, okay, you code switching, you sound intelligent. Oh, that's disrespectful because all black people are intelligent. Why you trying to say because I speak a certain way that makes me intelligent because you can understand me?
Okay.
I'm saying that if you go there and speak that same way in the hood, you just go up it ass motherfucker.
Nigga outta
Oh,
here.
sellout
But
ass
that's just
nigga,
like
man.
that's just
You
like
had both parents, huh, nigga? You had both parents,
And
huh?
did.
Andy.
And did.
But that's just like you.
But you're not gonna hold them to the same judgment.
no,
Not.
of course
No.
not, because we
That
are
ain't right.
Why?
Because you're a hypocrite.
No, you're not.
I just don't understand. Like y'all
trying to
just
delete
y'all
facts.
definitely told me y'all Christians. So what's going? You think you got the black? What
I'm
black
not a
heaven?
Christian.
Because I ain't read that shit yet. Is there a white heaven and a black heaven, or is
Yes,
all humans going
According
in
to
one?
them, yes it is.
I just want to say where the
They
hell
gonna
y'all
send
going.
your
'Cause
ass
I want to
to
make
nigga
sure I'm in the
heaven.
right
Ain't that what they
heaven.
used to say?
I don't want to be the only dot in the
Ain't
white
a nigga
heaven.
Can we tell
Huh?
the truth? Back in the day, when they brought the Bible to us, they be like, "Hey, you gonna go to nigga heaven." So it's a nigga heaven and a cracker heaven.
I ain't never-
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's what it.
Did-
Am I?
did-
If you research it, it's the truth. That's
Okay,
so
okay,
you Go to a
okay.
different heaven, nigga. heaven.
Okay. I can. All right. I see a restaurant here, and I see a restaurant here. All right. This I mean. All right. White restaurant here. I like this shit over here. Black restaurant here. Now I have to have a conscience when I walk in. Oh, you a fake sellout, motherfucker. So I gotta direct myself back to this food that I don't even want it.
Why you
to
care
time.
what somebody think?
No. I'm saying
Why
being
you-
loyal.
But you're a grown man. Why you care about what somebody think?
I don't care. I wouldn't be saying the shit I'm saying if I care. I'm saying I see the flaws in our judgment. We asking people to accept us for who we are. We are human beings too. And then we turn around and do the opposite.
Hey, listen. In my experience, like when I go to them fancy restaurants and all that, they be straight. But I need me a black lady with that arm shit cooking. Like, yeah, I need that.
But no, that's called your preference as far as what you want in your foods. I get that. But you shouldn't feel some type of way.
No, I wouldn't care what nobody do.
Huh?
But that comes from, like I said.
You keep saying it, but I'm saying people don't. They always tell you to invest in black businesses. They even got apps for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not wrong. I love black people, so I root for the underdog. But that don't mean that I am biased because of my race. I'm not loyal to a race. I'm loyal to the human race.
That's what Kanye was trying
I
to
got
tell y'all a
love
long
for the
time ago.
human
So let me ask you a question.
race, bruh. Like the human
That's
race.
what Kanye was
Let
trying
me
to
ask
tell
you a
y'all a long
question.
time ago.
So say you're out in public, right? Because this happened to me not too long ago. We was at the AT&T store, and it predominantly black people, predominantly black workers. It was one country white man in there, and he was in there turning up, and you could just feel it in everybody's spirit. They just wait for the to come out, and he was finna get his ass stomped to the floor.
He was what?
Finna get his ass stomped to the floor because we just all waiting for him to say nigga, but you know he won't
But
go
we
say
can
it.
say-
Wait.
But
Look at what.
but a black
I'm
dude can
asking
say it, there's
you,
no
wait.
problem.
Hold on.
I'm asking you a question. So say you're in a
You said-
crowd.
Wait a
with
minute. You
nothing
said
but
he was
white
turning
people.
up, right?
Yeah, he was turning up.
And you was waiting for him to say nigga. See how you judged? The man was having a good time
Just like
in a
you.
Can
crowd
I
of
finish
black
the
people that he
question?
felt comfortable around, and you was looking for a flaw.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you
So-
understand
so
that mindset? Because you're so loyal to your race, you don't have
I'm-
love for other races.
What I'm saying? No, that's not true.
Me
I have
personally, if
love
I'm-
for other
if
races.
I'm-
However,
If you have
I'm
love
not-
for somebody,
I'm not
personally, right?
blinded by what you talking about because I've grown up seeing both sides. So that's not.
You can be loyal to your race and still feel like everyone else matter. You can have the same.
So that's just like if I go to
see
Dreamville tomorrow.
someone doing something wrong on the white side, I'm still gonna say something.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna give them a pass, the black person a pass because they doing something wrong.
Right.
You can
I
still
agree
be
with you.
loyal to your
hold
culture.
See,
everybody
but my
accountable
thing,
for their
what
own
I'm
shit.
asking is,
no, because women are loyal to their gender now.
Hmm?
Like they always have an excuse for what they can always find an excuse. I swear to God, when Jay-Z got attacked by Beyonce's sister, you
He
know what the
probably
women
did
said?
something.
He probably did something.
Yep.
Instead
I
of saying
agree
his
with
ass, she need to be locked the fuck
I
up.
agree
They
with that.
said he probably did something.
I agree with that. He probably
Y'all
cheated
even
on her
loyal to
sister.
your gender.
I mean,
y'all are too.
I mean,
Did we just have that discussion?
Did you say yeah? No, we ain't. Cause we.
Oh my motherfucking
It's no way we gonna
God.
see Jay-Z beating up Beyonce sister and saying his ass don't need to be locked up.
Yeah,
Or that nigga ain't tripping.
yeah,
Y'all said he must have did
that's
something.
not true because a lot
That's
of times
not
y'all
Yes,
be
all
like,
you gotta
y'all
do
be
is look
a
at
lot
the
of times
comments.
y'all be like, man, they ain't got
Let
nothing
me.
to do with
What's
me.
the perfect example?
They
Tory
ain't got
Lanez
nothing to
and
do
Megan
with me.
Good.
You wanna know
Tory
why?
You wanna
Lanez
know
and
why?
Megan. All
Because
y'all niggas took
I'ma
up for
get into
Tory
it.
and
Wait,
not
wait,
Megan.
wait.
Y'all did not care that he shot her. None
See,
of that.
'cause
Y'all
you
was
know
not
she was-
concerned about her
No,
being
she was-
hurt. Y'all like, oh,
You
well,
believe that
she
shit?
did.
You believe that
I don't
shit?
believe nothing
Do you
about that
honestly?
story. I don't believe nothing about that story.
What? Think about this. If the roles were reversed,
If she shot him, that's what his ass get. He was
no. If the DNA said that she didn't shoot him, if the DNA said it, y'all go, how the hell y'all gonna argue with DNA? But because it's a black man, still somehow he did it. I forgot the name of the guy, but the gun expert that deal with forensics, he said if he would have shot that much, gun residue would have been on him. Right? He said that the expert, he still was found guilty. It's no way y'all have looked at it differently.
So what was he apologizing for when he called?
I don't know why.
But
I don't know he's apologizing for that, but I'm talking about when an see, look at that. They
I
even
get what
threw
you
that
said.
in your conscience.
No.
If the expert says it, y'all don't believe DNA lie, right? Otherwise, you need to tell that nigga that no, I don't know about that. That might be your kid, but
I tell him that all the time. It ain't yours. He don't believe it.
Damn.
do you want me to cut that?
No. I wanted to be broadcast on national news. Damn it. Boy, fuck you.
But loyal to your race is a problem instead of showing love to all human races, man.
So would you feel some type of way if you like at Dreamville tomorrow and they rapping a song and there's a bunch of white folks and they say the N-word? Would you feel some type
Yeah.
of way?
To be honest,
I wouldn't.
I swear to God, I wouldn't.
I swear to God, I wouldn't.
I've never been
because they rap.
I hate
you
that I'm
putting the
saying
song
this
out there.
because
They
this
just rapping
shit
what you
really
saying.
sounds
Makes
bad.
you-
But you can't
Wow.
put
I
hate.
wouldn't.
You can't put hate in my heart. I don't know how to.
I
I
would not feel no type
understand
of
why
way.
it's offensive and it's wrong, but you can't make me hate
How is it wrong
somebody.
if they promote
I don't know how to
it?
do
I'm
that.
I'm a rap. Okay, so
We're
I'm
not
a
talking
rapper.
about hate.
Hold
We're
on,
not
hold on.
talking about
is
hate.
you
Hold
be
on.
with
I'm
you.
a rapper
wait a
and
minute,
I'm
wait a
putting
minute.
it in the song, so I know they're gonna repeat it. So
No, they don't.
They
I
don't
have
have to
white
repeat
friends.
it.
They
No.
do not say those words. They rap
Yeah.
everything
You
else, and
sure?
when that word
Well, you
comes,
a
yes,
rapper?
I'm gonna put it this way:
Yes,
they don't
even
say it
when
in
I'm not
front of us.
around.
Right.
Let me, okay, cool.
So
That's
if
cool.
they saying like in
and
a
I do
song,
not play that. I let them know,
Mhm.
bitch. You say that shit again, you gonna get your
Yeah.
dome rocked now.
Mhm. Can't say
So let
it
me
in
get this
song.
straight. But you say
but we can say cracker without.
you
a
say
problem.
cracker freely.
I can say cracker or nigga because I'm both. Like tomorrow, I might wake up and decide that I'm gonna be Karen.
You got a point.
Okay,
I'm
sometimes
sorry.
I apply for jobs,
got
I
a
put
point.
white, and then when
Nah,
I show up for the
y'all-
interview, they be confused.
Karen and Keisha.
So if that the case,
There
then
you
they need to take the N word off the radio. Then it should be in no songs.
If you're that offended
If
by
you
it,
that
right?
offended by it.
Or you just
No,
offended
but-
that because when Spanish
No,
people
why
say
is
it,
it we can't
black
not
folks
have
don't
shit
really
to
get that mad.
ourselves?
Huh?
That's my problem. And y'all black people, y'all act like coons because y'all sitting right here
Oh.
handing it right on over to them.
Mhm.
Like, oh yeah, let's all be united and be
Yeah.
together. And
When
da-da.
we-
They do not be
yeah.
on that same shit.
When we
We
wore
are the only
cornrows,
race
when we
that
wore
wants to
cornrows,
include
we was
everybody.
Ghetto. When
Shut
we
up.
wore
I agree with
cornrows,
you on that.
girls
Hold
were
on, don't
ghetto.
talk.
When we wore cornrows, girls were ghetto. But then
Mhm.
when Kim Kardashian them started wearing it, oh, it's fashion.
Mhm. Or bonnets.
true.
Yeah.
Bonnets.
true.
Now they
Yeah,
got
it's
bonnets
fashion.
too.
true.
But
Yeah.
we didn't
Black
we,
women, we had asses
we didn't
all this
steamroll
time.
that.
Now,
We didn't
them,
steamroll
it's
that.
not- Come on.
It's just white women took that on because they saw a white woman they accepted
But
it
they
from.
talked about us so much doing
Right.
it. When we would wear like from Louisiana people, they would call the girls that wore blue hair, purple hair, and all these, they call them boppers, right?
Mm-mm.
Now you see that in their culture, nobody is downplaying them. Nobody is talking about them.
Exactly.
Nobody
And-
saying
they
that
run
they
all
get
But
the-
are
it.
y'all
they run the
damn
media,
playing
We,
them?
that's
but
why.
listen, we are the only people on the planet
Mhm.
out of everyone that wants to include everybody. Do
I knew
you
this shit was
think
gonna
them
happen to the
Arabs is like, ooh, yeah, come on over here,
Hell
black
no.
people. Come on
Mm-mm.
over here, white people, and call. No, they do not play
Mm-mm.
the radio. They're going to
So-
shoot your ass and call it a day.
Do you see this? This is a perfect example that when you put loyalty over love, you are saying that our bad quality is that we want everybody to be a part.
I'm not saying it's
You
a
just
bad
said that.
quality. What
You
I'm
said, are
saying
you
is-
thinking that Arabs are doing this? Are you thinking that Arabs are trying to bring you over? You really
Being
think
Can
these
we-
white people
inclusive.
like
Can
you?
we-
So
can
basically,
we-
being
But you're
inclusive is
saying the
bad.
Can we talk about-
love
can
is
we-
a bad quality.
Can we talk about the truth of the matter? The truth of the matter is that love and including everyone got us fucked up in the first damn place. Can we tell the truth?
This what
We
I
are
was-
the only ones
We
on
the
the
most
planet
forgiving
culture.
that are such at a low totem pole compared to every other race.
And we
you
the
wanna know
most
why that
forgiving
is?
culture,
Because
too.
we are peaceful people. That's why we were enslaved for so fucking long.
Hey, guess what? We slaved black people slaved black people, too.
Exactly.
Okay, okay, that's fair. All right,
And
all
we the
right.
most
Okay, you
forgiving,
keep
too.
y'all keep saying that shit, right? That this is how I know it's bullshit and it's bogus, right? Because you don't have that same energy for the black people that sold you, them Africans that sold the black people to the white people. Why is that?
Right.
What do you mean? What energy?
Why is it? Because the way y'all
Black
hate
kings,
and look
they-
at
yeah,
white
black
people,
kings
why
I
don't you
don't
have the
hate-
same energy for these Africans
The
that
Africans sold them.
sold
yeah.
them to the white people?
First of all, I don't hate nobody.
Okay, well, not hate.
I don't hate.
But why
However,
don't you have the
Why they don't
same
get that same
energy
energy?
for the Africans that sold us into these horrible
Yeah.
slave owners?
What do you mean the same energy?
Okay, now you trying to
What
be
you mean?
crazy.
First of all,
Why don't you?
What you mean?
The way you look at do you
What
look
he
at
asking
Africans the
you
way you
is-
look at white people?
You know, black people got
So-
sold from other Africans to over here.
Yes.
basically.
Okay.
So why ain't
So
we
why
got
that energy
vitriol?
ain't
Why ain't we got
directed to them?
right? Why ain't we got vitriol towards them?
So here's the thing. I don't look at every white person as somebody bad. I
Right.
don't look at every white
Right.
person and I feel like they remind me of what happened to our culture. I don't
Right.
look at them. I judge the person by who they are.
right.
That's
You know what
good.
I'm saying?
I
so
wish
no,
that was true.
So no, I don't do that.
I
You
do.
can't
But-
say
I
that.
judge
You
people
can't
by who
say
they
that
are.
and talk about black love. I believe in black love.
You
No, you
can't.
believe
I-
you should
no.
be. You should just believe in love.
No, I can't say that because that's my preference. I prefer to be with a black man. I
That's a
prefer to
preference.
have
Yeah,
black
that is a
love.
preference.
That is a preference. That
No.
doesn't mean that I hate the race or that I dislike them. That means I believe in black love. I want black children. I believe in that.
Look,
There's nothing wrong with that.
you can't say that you won't date outside your race, right?
No, I didn't say
She
that.
said she had.
I didn't
Yeah.
say that. I have dated outside my race. I
But you-
said I prefer to be with a black man. I want to marry a black man
Why?
because that's what I
Her
want.
preference.
That's the culture.
Okay.
That's my culture. Our culture. That's what I prefer. I was married to a black man before. I had kids with a black man. I want to continue that.
Okay.
That's just my preference.
And I get it if it's your preference. I do. I get it as your preference. But we seen too many black women get on rich black men for dating white women. If that is their preference, why don't y'all shut the fuck up about
I
that?
don't care if a black man date. Let me say this for me.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying you seen it happen.
Because I'm gonna tell you why a lot of women say that. Because if you as a black man prefer to date a white woman, date a white woman. But why do you have to down us in the process? And that's what a lot of
be
That's
downing
what
y'all.
y'all
Y'all
do.
bring that
y'all
shit
call,
up.
y'all call
Um,
black women ghetto. They talk too much. They talk too loud. They not loyal. They nag, and that's why I prefer to date a white woman. Why it can't just be you prefer to date a white woman?
All right,
Right
I'm gonna say something.
I asked my daddy that.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say something because it's gonna hurt some feelings.
I asked my dad.
I'm used to hurting feelings.
I said, why did you decide to marry a white woman? Well, my mom's German. She don't like if you call her white. But why did you decide to do that? He said, because white women gonna shut the fuck up and do what I say. And you ain't. And you need to stop that. That's what he told me.
Mm.
On my daddy's soul, he sure did say that.
Mm.
Yes, he
Mm.
did. He said, I ain't got time for all that neck rolling. And all that,
You're saying that.
and all that
Okay.
talking back.
Okay,
You
let
need
me
to shut the fuck up and do what I
okay.
say do.
This is so fucked up. Okay, black women, how you doing? How you start off before you talk shit? How you doing, Queen?
No, don't say
How you
queen. That
doing?
means whore.
Queen means how you
Empress.
doing, beautiful black goddess?
Yeah.
How you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
A Nubian
Huh?
queen.
Do you think it's kind of crazy that black men are looking for black features in other races?
Yes.
Is it something? They're saying that I want all that when they see a black girl or Spanish girl, any other ethnicity with a fat ass, flush lips, because you see them actually out here doing it, flush lips. Why is it that they're looking for black woman features in other races?
Because
Wait a minute. Is it something about
I can answer
I
that.
can get the black woman features in this race and I
Hmm.
can get the piece that a woman
That's
should
a
be
good
bringing
question.
me?
But you want to
That's
know
good.
why they get that? Because those races were not subject to racism, the system,
Mm.
which has in turn cultivated the black race to be a certain type of way. Why? Because the way racism, a system is set up, it's making us fall into this pattern. You have to think about years and years and years and years and years of the same type of conditioning and the product that comes out of that environment. These white people have access to way more resources than we do.
Mhm.
Most of them have two parents. Most of them have way more funds to do certain things.
I would say back then. Now I feel like
No,
you got
it
you
is
got
still
opportunity-
today.
You got
It is
opportunity
still
to do
today.
whatever you want to do now.
Mm-mm.
No,
I don't-
that's not
No,
the truth.
That's not true.
Okay,
That's
okay,
not the
that's
truth.
fair.
Mm.
That's fair.
Mm-mm.
But
What
okay,
you have the
we-
opportunity to do now?
I will say this. So I work, for the government,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I will say about
not after this podcast.
38.
We rebuke that. What? Don't
Take
say
that
that.
out. I will say about 38% of our facility. We say 38%, give or take. Yeah. 38% of our facility is black, right?
Mhm.
Of that 38, I would probably say I say 30%. No, I say maybe 40 have at a minimum a master's degree. At a minimum, right? That 12% that's there, you have them that have no degree. They only have
White
the others.
Mm-hmm.
They have their high school diploma and they are in positions GS 11 and higher.
See, that's different. I
Whereas
don't know
you
about that.
have that percentage of blacks that are in GS 9 and below and have the education. But because they are who they are, they were able to get in these higher positions.
Okay.
So explain that.
So you feel like because it's white or because of who they knew?
I feel like it's because of their culture. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
That
I do.
okay. Once again, I don't care. Like women, this is what y'all gotta understand, because this is why women get heartbroken with men that treat them like shit. They start questioning who they are based off how somebody else acts. You don't become that person because you was good to him. Don't You was good to him, and this what happens.
Mhm.
You good to him, just like you good to the white race. You saying they good to white race, they bad to you. All right, blah blah blah. Based off of certain situations, the way they actually show it. All right, you good to a man. I treat you like a dog, and you asking yourself, well, what is it about me? Not only do you take that pain, but you start to become me. That's not good. You don't become what the oppressed
you don't
cannot
like.
become the
Right,
Right.
oppressor.
What you don't like. What you
You
talking
don't
about and
become
like.
what you don't
Why do
like.
you become that?
You don't add hate with hate.
But
But
Wait,
you
you-
just
what do
said
you mean
the
by that?
oppressed does not become the oppressor.
I've seen where, like for instance, the gay community and how they used to get treated. They're turning around right now and becoming bullies the way they used to get bullied.
Who?
The gay community,
Oh.
where you
I
say
just saw that on the
where you
shade
say
room. They bullying
anything to
Benzino.
them, you can get canceled,
Yeah.
or you say something to them.
They
You get
can say
censored.
whatever they want to say,
Yeah.
but
You-
if you say something to them, it's a rap. For
Right.
them.
So
That's
I can't
crazy.
even if I disagree, they'll say, well, you must be homophobic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? And it ain't because I get why you would act that way, because you're still sensitive to what happened to you. So I get it, but that don't make it right. You don't become the monster that you once feared and hated.
True.
Like you got women walking around with scars from men that the other man got to deal with. The other man got to pay for another nigga sin that had nothing to do with what he did to you. But I got to go through all these walls. I got to break down the fabric of whatever he did just to get to your heart again.
Correct.
And then you lie to yourself and say that you're
That's
healed.
not true.
I mean, but can we say
What?
can we
You
say
gotta take
that's
down the
both
layers,
sides
though.
though?
But I didn't put him there.
But
Yeah,
can we?
but-
But
Yeah,
can
why
we
he got?
say-
Why would
can
I
we
Why he
say
got to
that-
Go on,
do
time,
that? Why
time,
you
go
can't
ahead.
You
be
gotta
your
make
natural
sure
self?
that it's not gonna happen again. You gotta be sure before you break down the wall and then he do the same thing. Like I gotta be
Nah, I
sure.
don't agree with
Hey,
that.
hey,
Well,
like-
me, I gotta be sure. So I gotta, yeah.
I
You gotta-
feel
you gotta
like
take the chance either
some
way.
I do
people-
give it a chance.
Some people actually really do, after they get out of relationships, sit back and work on themselves. And
Yeah.
because I mean, after I left my husband, I took a whole year. I was just single, and I just tried to work because I've
Can-
been through so much, and I had to
Can I
really
ask you
try to
something?
work myself through those shadow aspects of myself.
Did he do you dirty?
Yeah,
So why you working on yourself if you was a good woman to him?
There you go, bruh.
because
That was great.
What
Great
do
ass.
you
point.
have to work
what
on
do you
yourself
need to
for?
work on
It
if
was
you was
him.
good?
It wasn't you.
Listen,
To always be better. Like,
because
No.
when you
don't have
deal-
to be better to somebody that didn't
That,
appreciate
that didn't
you.
deserve you in the first
I'm
place.
not
Not for
saying
him.
I worked on myself to be better to nobody.
yeah, for
But when
myself.
you deal with certain things and people put you through certain things, it's just like people say words don't hurt. Yes, the fuck they do.
Mm-hmm.
When you go through shit, it can affect you in a certain way where I internalized a lot of that shit that he did to me. I internalized it, and I built up shit within myself to make me a fucked up
It
person.
makes
it
some,
turned
it
him-
made, it
and
made some women
instead of-
insecure about themselves.
It turned
for no
them
reason.
into them.
No,
It turned them
instead
into
of
the person.
no, instead of me I could be a real fucked up woman to any nigga right now, but instead of internalizing those things and using that pain to be fucked up to somebody else, I internalize those things and turn it into love. Like instead of me sitting here using that shit against somebody else and thinking every nigga like so and so and so and so, I sit back and I think about those type of situations and I use love instead.
So you don't have
That's
layers.
what I'm. That's
so
what I'm
so a
trying
guy
to
don't have
say.
to go through layers with you now.
No,
Well, that's good. Okay.
but
I agree
obviously
with
I ain't
that
no
too.
bimbo. I ain't just about
Yeah,
to be
I get
opening
you. I
myself
get you.
up
Yeah.
for the freaky. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't.
It does, but it's still. I get what you're saying that you're free, but like he said, you working on something that wasn't broke.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Anybody
somebody.
can be
good to a
better.
person, you should never
If
feel
you
like
said
that.
if you felt like you did everything and you was good to a person, and just because they didn't appreciate it, like a woman that you cheat on that loves you, her trust for not just for you is gone,
That shit gonna be
for everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
That means you're, and then they say that they're healed.
Right.
But I was listening to this is the best scenario when it comes to fake healing. I heard this from a minister. He said that, say you're a doctor and your patient comes in with cancer on the kidney. Now, if you can remove that cancer and keep the kidney, then that person is healed. But if you got to take out the kidney and remove the cancer, that person just ain't suffering no more. They're not healed. They're not even the same anymore. And that's what happened when women get broken by men. They let them take a piece of them.
Yeah.
That's not
To where they're not even the same anymore. You telling me you're the same vulnerable,
You're
soft,
not.
caring,
You're
loving
not.
the
But see,
work
that's the
girl
thing.
that who got it? Because somebody got it that did deserve it.
That's the thing about growing and loving and evolving. You're not supposed to remain the same person. Every situation and every encounter that you deal with is a lesson. It's never a ill. Everything is a lesson. When you dealing with people, you're dealing with their energy, you dealing with their spirit. Everything is a lesson. So me personally, I feel like my life is divine. Everything is already written. You know what I'm saying? Spirit already knows where I need to come up at and what I need to change about myself. Sometimes you encounter people that are bad to you in order for yourself to turn inwardly and learn those lessons about you. It's not always about what the other person doing. Sometimes it's to highlight what's inside of you for real that you ain't seen. Just because I felt like I was a good person to that man doesn't mean that I really
Everybody
was.
flawed.
You
Yeah.
understand? But once that ended, I really had to look at myself. Like, I didn't have nobody else to blame at that point. Okay, it's just me now. All right, I see this what I gotta do, da da da. This might be the reason why he did blah blah blah, or he did this and this
See, you blaming
illuminated this
yourself, though.
inside of me. So now I gotta work through that. It ain't necessarily that person changing you or making you a different person.
That's not true. I mean, well, that's not
So why
true
you thinking about
most
what if
cases.
I do this and
But-
that person would have did that? You shouldn't care what he think if you.
No,
if
I'm
you
not
feel like
saying-
you're
I'm
doing
not
it.
saying-
Watch this. Where do you get the notion that, oh, that's a red flag?
What do you mean?
From
When you
past-
see
from
somebody
past-
act a certain way,
from
where do you
past
get that? Oh,
relationships.
that's a red flag.
from past relationships.
Where do you get most of your red flags from?
Past,
TikTok.
yeah.
No, hell
No.
no.
Past relationships.
Well-
Say it again.
From past relationships.
TikTok.
But you know,
Past relationships.
but
Yep.
you know, for me, that situation, I can't really, cause I don't operate in that manner. Like when I see those types of things, because I see other things.
And
So you
there's-
give him a chance.
So I
But
can't-
that's the thing right there. Like I can't. That's why I can't be loyal to just one race when I have love and I see fucked up people. I see good
In
people
every
in
race.
every race. I
Every
don't know
race.
how to turn it off and see. Oh,
Yeah,
when he
I
said it,
agree.
but
But
when
see,
he said it, it's
but
different.
race is
Or
like
he
a
said
whole,
it. I
so
just
it's
don't
so
see it.
hard. It's
Huh?
so hard. Race is a whole type of situation. So it's so hard to separate the people that are not. We're talking about like
All right, okay,
major
cool.
issues in race as a whole.
Okay, cool. I break it down even so, and I love you, Mom. Rest in peace. Cause she always said this. She said everybody got a little racism in them, baby. You don't believe it?
It's true.
Cut on what is it? Family Feud. Now you see that white family and that black family. Who you hoping win?
The black.
The
family.
I said, damn. Why do I just do that? I don't even know these people. But I'm like,
Yep.
Yeah. That's true. It's
Is
a
it
win-
wrong,
it's a win
though?
for the culture.
is it wrong though?
That is wrong.
It's damn so
It's
wrong.
wrong.
Yes, it's wrong,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's the
wrong.
world that we live in, which is what I'm saying.
How do you change it? You can't change it.
One
becoming
person
that.
by itself
You
cannot
cannot
change
change
that.
it. Yeah.
No. One person can't change it. But if you get the
You
message
change
out
the
to
mindset.
The mindset changes.
yes, you preach this.
nature
You
changes.
might not be able to deal with people of y'all ages. We got yeah. That's why you teach this to the children. The children are a lot less racist now than
That's what I'm saying.
our
They
ages.
got more.
So
Are
you
they?
They got.
yes,
yeah,
they
They
are.
are.
They're a lot less
They
racist.
are.
We I,
They
I'm-
They
are
are.
because Giselle
I mean, they
asked me-
are, but
they are a
some
lot
of
less
them
racist.
still are.
It's because they
Little
taught that at
racist
home.
ass little pricks.
It's because they
Where
taught
you
that
think
at
they got it
home.
from?
They taught it
parents.
by the old people, yeah.
But it's hard to stick when everybody in their school is getting along.
Right.
Do you understand? It's a lot different now with the young kids than it were. You seeing black kids do shit that you ain't skateboard, gamers.
I skateboard when I was
Yeah,
young.
I'm seeing
But why
black.
you tied that skateboard?
I'm
like
seeing
that,
black
though?
women,
You
black
see
women.
what I'm saying?
I'm
So
seeing.
black people can't
Right.
skateboard.
No, I'm saying
what
that
you
you see
saying.
it more because they are accepted to other people's culture. Which we all have been because you ain't always eating black food. You eating Chinese food. You eating this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, like, you can't have true love. I say love will only work. Being loyal keeps us in this same division. Being loyal to our race keeps us in the same division. It just does. If I'm loyal to you in my race, then we're still in the same division that we are. But if I'm loyal to the human race, then we can grow and we can see all the fuck people. See, what's crazy is that love over loyalty. Y'all what's crazy is then why get mad at the police officers that are loyal to the police officers?
What do you mean? If it wrong is wrong and right is right.
Say it again.
Wrong
So
is
why was
wrong
you
is
looking
right,
for?
right.
Why was you looking for that white man to say nigga so y'all could be today?
Because he looked like he was gonna
Because
do
he
it.
seemed like he
looked
was
like-
ready.
But
to do
if
it.
a
He was
black
popping
person
off.
say it,
He
it's
was
not
ready.
wrong.
Yeah,
Is the
yeah,
word
yeah,
wrong?
Yeah,
The word
is
in
the
itself
word
is
or it's
wrong.
like
Okay.
No,
Because I just don't understand. Like you really.
because every song you probably listen to now got nigga in it. And
but that's what I was gonna say. If a whole bunch of white people got together, okay, because like they have these little songs where they take like popular rap songs and they turn them into these KKK remixes. I don't know if y'all ever heard this, but I used to stay in Nightdale and they used to like ride down the street blaring that shit in they little souped up pickup trucks. And it would be like Nelly, but instead of Nelly rapping, it's them rapping some KKK
but it's just that
bullshit
section of people
over
that you're around.
over the
It
Nelly
ain't
shit.
everybody. You gonna have it's just that section you're around.
Yes.
And you see how fucked up it is?
And-
It's not cool. Same way smoking on Tuka ain't cool. I can't look at they flipped it and talked about killing niggas and made a black song a KKK when the same black people get on there talking about shooting niggas and we just ignore it. I'm just saying, are we gonna
and that's
show?
fact.
Are we gonna have
Yeah, you're
a real conversation where we actually looking at everybody? Because everybody, like I said, everybody got fucked people in their races. If we gonna just see the wrong in one, we're never gonna get anywhere with each other. Because it's like, but you say it. Oh, but you say it. Oh, but you say it. Oh, but you say it. If it's wrong, none of us say it.
But I just feel like God made us all different for a reason. We all have our own culture for a reason. And everybody trying to mix and mingle, it's going to make the world just
It should be peaceful.
one motherfucking shit
That should be
where
peaceful.
everybody's exactly the same.
How
What
about this?
kind of shit is
How
that?
about
That's
this?
boring.
How about this? This is why the LBGT community, I don't know all your letters, I'm sorry. But I don't, and I shouldn't. But this is why their movement moves faster. Because it ain't got no color.
They stick together.
No, it ain't got no color.
Yeah, and they stick together.
No, it ain't got no color.
Oh, okay.
That means gays is all
Yeah,
in every
right.
race.
But
Ain't no
See,
race.
see, gays is in every race.
But it's still
That's
a
why they get to
subculture.
But it's
move
still a
faster.
separation.
It's still a subculture though. And
And
when
it's
you
still-
think about it, it's still the same because
Right.
they sticking together. What's the difference between
Exactly.
them
I'm
sticking
saying
together
that they're-
versus the race?
I'm saying that their culture will expand quicker because it comes from every race.
Not from the race part, but it's still a subculture of LBGT.
That's because it's small. But look how fast this has
I
been
don't think
growing.
Which is
Small no
why
more.
the black community
But it's-
cannot do
I
as
don't think it's
fast because
small.
we don't stick together, like you said.
Crab in the bucket.
How
I'm not saying I'm not.
how
look,
is that different?
I'm
though?
not saying because black people are the underdogs in this nation.
Absolutely.
We understand it,
We
and
are
I love.
underdogs, but we still got people that
I
that
love
you
rooting
can't
for
have more than
underdogs.
me. I'm gonna take
But
it.
but this is the thing. We can, all right. You saying that the system is against us. We all know that, right?
Mhm.
We all know that. We all know the system is against us, right?
Mhm.
We can't keep failing the same test if we got the fucking answers to it, right?
Right.
So what we can control is how we treat each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can't control that, right?
Mhm.
So we can at least go a day without killing each other.
Yeah.
They
A
can't
day
do it.
without
They
fussing each
can't
other.
do
Can
it.
we, as a black, I'm just asking, as a black community, can we pick one day out the year where it's peace amongst black people?
Can't do it.
Because we can control that, right?
Yeah.
Can we? Can we do it?
Yes.
I would love to do it.
We could.
Shit, we can pick a day.
Pick a date. You remember we had a date where everybody turned their screens black? You remember when the
Right.
Black Lives Matter
Mhm.
movement, everybody did it on Facebook? Go ahead, you got the pick. the
Man,
date.
that's a lot easier turning your damn screen black than actually not wanting to run down on your ops
Because I was
or make a negative comment. I mean, I'm not talking just killing. I'm talking about straight peace. I'm talking about holding a door for somebody. I'm talking about paying for somebody food.
Yeah, I
Can
stopped
we
holding
do
doors.
that?
Ain't it like holding door for somebody?
I
They
stopped
don't,
holding
they don't say
doors.
thank you. Now
Yes,
that'll piss
that
you off
burns
right there.
me up.
And I'd be
I
like,
let
"You
it-
welcome."
Yeah, that should have pissed you
I
off
just
right
let
there.
it go. That's why I just let the door go. Because I'm
Y'all
not
just
holding it for
explain
nobody.
why y'all so wrong. So if you got
How
it in
am I
your
wrong? 'Cause I
you
did
got
something
it
good
in
and you
your
don't acknowledge
heart
it.
to hold the door for
I've done it
somebody,
so many
that's a good
times.
trait.
But they
And
don't
because
say
one
thank you.
person
They
didn't
don't say thank you.
appreciate
I
it.
stopped to hold the
Okay,
door.
but
You
what
don't
about
say
the next
nothing.
person
I
that you're not
stopped.
holding the door
I
for?
stopped and let you walk up and
Right.
you still didn't say thank you.
They didn't.
Wow. Yeah,
But
that
what
burns
they
me
got to
up.
do to the next person?
But
So you say you
gotta
just stopped
remember-
doing it, right?
I mean, I still do it, and I get burnt. Like I get it, they do it again.
But
That's-
you know-
It's like
It sound
somebody
like you
doing.
be going through this a lot.
I do.
Let me get this
I
straight.
do.
Let me get this straight.
This shit gets on my nerves.
Y'all sound like people that give shit to people looking for a thank you. I don't give to look for
No,
a thank
I'm
you.
not giving to look for thank you, but
That's like giving and
It's
posting
common
online.
courtesy though.
You want everybody to
It's
see
common
you
what if I had
give.
let
courtesy.
the doors close in
And
your
I
face?
don't
You
care
would say I
about
was
common
rude.
courtesy because I didn't look for common courtesy. I had it in my heart to give you. Whatever you do from there, that's why people don't give because they worried about what people do from there. Like whether you're going to take this money, do this, that. If it's in your heart to give, that's why people don't tie to church.
Yeah.
Because they scared that the money going to go this way. And that. But if it's
Yeah.
in your heart
Or
to
maybe
give.
shit just, it's just tight. They just can't give it. It's in their heart
No,
to
no,
give,
I'm
but
saying
it's just tight for them.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm saying that if you opening the door is in your heart because you're a good person and you like doing and you respect people and you like doing stuff for people, one bad encounter shouldn't alter your truth.
But that's why I still
Right.
do it, and
No,
people
I
still don't
ain't-
say
I
thank
ain't.
you. I mean,
Why
I
are
still
you
do
doing it for the thank
No, I'm
you?
not
Do
doing
it
for
because
a
it's in
thank
your
you.
heart.
No, but
How do you, if you're not doing it for your thank you, can't be affected by
She
it.
not saying
It's
she's
how
doing it
she
for the
would-
thank you. She just saying like it's
Common
common
courtesy.
courtesy to
Taking the
say
time-
thank you. So
and I
it will
actually
make
did
her
it at
feel some
work.
kind of way.
this guy was bent down doing something. I stopped, waited for him to finish whatever he did. He was on the phone. I held the door, and he went right on through it, and didn't even say nothing.
But why do
Like
you
I
think?
waited.
But
like,
why do you
like a
think?
minute?
Okay, why do you think he's you?
So what?
Why do you think he's you? When you, because you wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah, I would have said thank you. I would. I mean, I
Why do you think he's you?
Yeah, he's not clearly.
So why would you let him change you?
No, that's why I said I still do it, and I still keep having this. I mean, it still happens.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
She just
That's
saying
who
it
you
bother
are.
her.
Yeah, it just
That's who
bothers
you
me.
are. If I'm a
bothers you.
giver,
Yeah.
I don't care where the money go. I'm a giver.
Right.
I'm a giver.
Hey, so if you giving to that church and that man,
I mean,
y'all hear he at the strip club, you don't care what the money.
I
go?
don't,
don't
give
care
a shit.
because it's not about
God
that.
knows your heart.
It's not
so
about what they
when you
do.
gave it,
I never gave. I never
you know.
cared about what the church did with the money because it wasn't about them. It was
Right.
what I was doing
Yeah,
honoring God.
that's the same.
Right.
So, yeah, I
You
just
know.
gave it.
I'm just saying, it's cool to root for your race, get it, but it's never good to not show love to every race. You're supposed to root for everybody. This is why, and people are guilty of it. You and this might break it down even better for you, because y'all got kids. It's one kid that you favor more, because you're more, you can relate to that kid more.
That's a lie.
Well,
I don't.
That is-
I only have
disagree.
one.
Okay,
That's a lie.
No,
I
okay,
don't agree with
what?
that.
All right,
That's a
whatever.
lie.
You got
No.
one kid that look like you, one kid that
I don't-
act like
I
you,
only have
one
one.
kid that
No.
I
fake.
don't agree with
Okay,
that.
I'm just
No.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, all the truth people
don't
out
agree
there.
with
Let me
that.
say this to y'all.
I'm a truth person. I don't got no
Everybody
favorite.
has, because every friend
No,
ain't
I
the same.
don't.
Every
No.
friend ain't the same. You can love them all.
I don't have a favorite. I got 3 girls.
Mm-mm.
I don't have a favorite.
I got
No.
four.
Okay.
and
I
I don't
don't.
have
Okay.
a favorite. I have a favorite.
You
thing
might not have
about
one there,
each
but
one.
let's see if you have a boy.
Mm-mm.
Let's see what that do. See, you got 3 girls. Let's see if you have a
I
boy.
have a
Never
boy
know 'cause
and
I
a
ain't have no
girl,
more.
and
Let's
I
see if
don't
you have a
a
boy.
favorite.
Mm-mm. I
But-
got 3 girls, 1 son.
Mm.
I always wanted a son.
Okay.
He don't get no
Look.
favorite treatment.
Because kids can feel it. If you show one kid more attention, it's gonna affect the other. It's gonna come up when later on in life, It might come up then, but it might come on
That's
later on
true.
life, and you might not even know you're doing it. So you might need to check because you
But-
might because you might be because this is how mama sometimes treat kids like, well, yeah, he need more attention because he act up a lot. So they are
But-
geared to the bad child because the good child is good, ain't got to worry, but not knowing that bad child is getting
But that's
all
what
of mamas of love and affection. This if you're not biased, if you're not, you don't have a favorite or nothing like that. The bad child is getting all of the mother's attention. That's gonna affect that good child later if you're not monitoring it.
But-
So I use it in race terms. It's okay to root for your race, but you should love everybody. Why is that a bad
I
thing?
get what you're saying.
It's not.
But
It's not.
like for me, example, I have 4 children. My second daughter has vaccine-induced autism, so she's like 3 kids in one. She
Mhm.
needs more attention. She needs more things. The way she learns is
She
different.
do.
That's out of my control. But I try to tell each of my children, explain it to them on their level, like, your sister's not the same as you. She's different. Da 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 da. I try to teach them about disabilities. Da 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 da. So 9 times out of 10, I feel like they understand on their level, but I feel bad as a parent too sometimes because I know I have to really focus on her 90% of the time.
Mhm.
Because if I don't, she might haul off and slap somebody else child while we are on the playground or something like that, So I have to follow her more than I do the other ones because they know they're cognitive and they know what they're doing and what's going on. But I mean, as a parent of multiple children, like every child needs different things. You just have to know the child to know what it is that they need specifically. It's the same thing.
It's still gonna show up because affection and love. If you feel like one child needs it more, does not mean that another child needs it less.
I mean, I'm not saying amount of love, but I'm saying certain. It's gonna seem like the
Why would you
attention.
feel
is
like
That's what I'm
that?
saying. But it's gonna affect them. This is I'm not I'm
I had that conversation with my daughter. Felt like I showed more favoritism or that my son was my favorite, and we had that whole conversation. But it was because he was a badass. So I used to have to get on to him, but I had to explain to her like, hey, this boy bad, but I love you the same. Y'all different. So it's just the communication. You just have to continue to communicate with them.
Right.
Now he's going off to college and it's just her. She getting all the attention
Right.
and that he got.
Mhm.
a father
So-
that fathered 2-3 girls and then he finally fathered a boy. He's gonna have more favor to that child, that boy. He might not.
What if
he-
you
that
don't like
mean
boys?
favor. He might.
Like my ex-husband wanted girls. That's all he wanted.
Mhm.
So
Or-
my son.
Okay, let's break it down even better. So why do men treat the daughters differently when it comes to
Because
discipline?
they soft.
No. Why do they treat
Because
the
they
daughters
soft.
differently?
What I said. Somebody I can't whoop a hand over here. I do.
All right, back. But let's go. This ain't even a light. I'm trying to go to something else. Back to being loyal at a fault, at ignorance. Most of us vote a certain way because my mama voted that way. Her mama for her voted that way. People just go in there and vote all Democrat.
I know.
Mm-mm.
All
Now that I'm older-
because
now that I'm older
tradition.
Now that I'm older and I understand what's going on, I would never do that.
Right.
But I'm not saying that you would never go ask somebody older than you. Hell no.
I would say
that's-
Don't even know the
but
person's
listen,
policy.
that's the same thing with church though, because we
Same
taught
thing with
that.
church.
Yeah.
We
that's
taught
why we go
that.
to
Same,
church.
never
Yeah.
ask questions.
No.
How you be in a church all your life and never
You
ask
can't ask
I'm
questions?
no
gonna
questions.
ask all the questions. What happened to the dinosaurs?
Like never ask questions. Loyal.
I guess it's when you get of an age where you can make your own decision and you got to seek, like you said, seek the information yourself.
Yes, sir.
Like, yeah, because I ain't gonna say that now, man. The political shit, because I don't see how y'all voted for that man. But
Who?
People are so loyal to family. People are loyal to family.
Child, fuck them people.
Wait. People are loyal to family to the point where if
For
your
real.
children do.
No,
I've
I
heard-
tells mine.
I have heard women say the most ignorant shit I've ever heard in my life. if my child don't like him, then I can't do nothing with him.
Oh no.
You letting a child determine your love life.
Mm.
If my parents and them don't get along with him, even though I love him, I gotta let him go.
No.
Because I'm loyal to my family.
I tell my children, listen, you do X, Y, and Z, you exile. I don't give a damn if I birthed you or not. These is the cardinal rules now. This go for everybody. You break these, you out of here. That's it.
Now, you ain't gonna be just beating on my damn child, no shit like that. No, that's different. Like, now I'm with you. Like I feel like if my kid don't like it, if I'm with somebody, and if we get married or something, I feel like that my child should respect that person because they in that household too.
How about
But
this?
just gonna beat on somebody and shit like that? No, you ain't gonna put
no,
your
that's
hands on
weird.
nobody.
My loyalty to my ex with my kids. Oh, you better not have no girl around my child.
No, then that's
Wait a minute.
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
can't do
Wait a
that.
minute.
That's what I
You
said.
mean my child too, right?
Mm-mm.
And some people will follow this rule where they wouldn't even have a child around a
I
woman.
did it. I'm guilty of that, but
Mhm.
that's something we understand. Both of us do. That's something we both came to a conclusion with. It ain't just a one side thing.
Right, but
But
it's,
some
it's
people
still
are.
wrong.
Yeah.
Why would they? Why
But
should
that's what we came up together though. Like that's what we
y'all
I
are
see-
loyal to each other still?
Yeah, that is crazy.
If you think about that, that is still loyal. You still dictating a part of my life absent of me.
I mean,
But
but,
is
that part is understandable.
Yes, it
to
is.
an
That part is
extent.
understandable
Or
because
the
that's your
child.
kid. Yeah,
First
that's
of all,
your
The
child.
child.
Okay, if it's my child and it's in my possession, I am responsible, right?
But
So,
it's like,
so what you saying? It's okay for a,
I mean-
a woman to bring a man?
I'm saying-
hold on, it's okay for a woman to bring a man around your kid, even though she's switching men, different men. It's okay.
But see that-
That's the mother.
right.
I trust. I had a baby by, so I should.
You have to
what
trust
I
her.
she's saying,
should
yeah.
know her better
Yeah.
to know she'll make good decisions.
Right. You have to trust
What the
her
fuck
to be
am
a
I coming in
parent.
her for?
Mhm.
You gotta trust her to parent
You
the way
drunk?
you parent.
Well,
She
you
don't.
know.
She. I
She
mean,
had-
you know. I had to learn that though.
What?
Mhm.
Like I used to be like that. Like you can't have so and so around my child. But then I had to grow up and realize like, okay, he's a parent just like I'm a parent. I have to trust his judgment the way he trusts my judgment. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we came up with. My situation, like we're gonna sit down and have a talk before all this go down. Everybody.
I ain't talking about shit.
Yeah, because you can't sit down and talk
Yeah,
with
I-
I'm
everybody.
not talking
Nah,
shit.
you
I'm
can't.
just
My
saying.
baby
That's
daddy
what I'm saying.
right.
You can't say everybody.
Yeah,
That
'cause-
means
If
so
it
it's gonna be
works,
multiple.
it
Is
works.
it gonna be multiple people?
I think if the kids were
multiple.
smaller, I could understand that.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm saying.
have
Like I
older
got girls.
kids,
Like, man,
what
don't
I look
fucking
like
do
going
about
to my
me around
ex,
my
like,
kid.
hey,
Yeah.
like, let me talk to you about
People
you
sick,
know,
man.
I don't
these
give a
kids grown.
damn.
If you got girls,
what
Man, crazy as hell.
does my love life
'Cause
got
you
to
got
do with
sick
my
ass-
parenting
because you got
skills?
sick ass niggas out here that
Because
do whatever.
some people
with
are
little
sick and
girls.
crazy.
Yo, that can happen anywhere. You can
Not
do
with
that.
me.
You also,
But
but you'll leave your child at the daycare because it can happen there.
But you're inviting a person.
Do you understand? Like
Yeah.
you're not God. You're not. Anything can happen at any time. You're under your control. If you're willing to leave them in school, you see what be
But-
happening in school.
But you can't be foolish though.
Mhm.
You have
It
to be
ain't
a
foolish.
wise.
You can't be foolish.
But
It
some
ain't that it's
parents
foolish,
are
it's not-
foolish and will invite anybody
So-
into
so,
their house
okay.
around their
Why
children.
you
Alright,
come?
alright,
Why
so-
you having a
wonder
baby
why-
by that
Hold on,
foolish person?
Hold on, DJ. Say if you dating somebody working like corrections, they meet somebody that they fall in love with in corrections, and this person got like a history or whatever. You saying it's okay that your kid be around that dude
I'm saying that I don't have.
because you trusted her, but she fell in love with this man by working
I'm
with him.
saying that she don't have the obligation to me to come and get at
Will
me
you be
about
okay with
who's around
You ain't
her
answered the
child
question,
as
but you ain't
well.
answered the question. Would you be okay with it?
I would feel some type of way, but I'm saying it does not matter how I feel. This is loyalty that I'm talking about. You shouldn't be loyal to my feelings because you have a life of your own. You are a parent too. You have a certain responsibility for that child, whether I'm there or not.
Well, I prefer mine like that.
If it
we can do a
works,
meet and greet. before we
it
do
works,
all that
but
bullshit.
it is
If it's
crazy.
If it's something serious, and then
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
do
saying.
that,
Serious.
Like,
I
I'm
ain't
not
saying
just
just
gonna-
anybody. Yeah, you
Hey,
can just bring anybody around your kids.
Okay,
anyway.
and this is
Yeah.
how baby mamas run good women away from niggas. Cause that nigga is still got some type of loyalty to that baby
No,
mama.
that's his fault because he supposed to cut her off. It ain't supposed to be.
Period.
No, you cut off any dictatorship she got, whether you my
Yeah.
baby mama or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But while you
Well,
doing
When
that,
y'all
that
got kids,
system right there,
y'all got
is-
kids. That's different because the kids got.
that's the only reason you baby mama though.
Mm,
What the
I
fuck you
know
doing?
about that.
I'm just saying.
If you are a baby mama, baby.
So if
like
you had-
ever said, "No, that's too much baby mama drama. I ain't about to
Yup.
fuck with him."
So if you
That's why I
had,
don't deal with
so if
niggas
you
with
had
kids.
daughters,
I
it's
don't give a
okay
damn
for her
if
to
I got
bring
four.
any dude around them.
huh?
Give
If
a
you had
damn.
daughters, because y'all ain't together, it's okay for her to bring any dude around them. You saying that's okay?
First of all, it ain't okay for me. That's my feeling. But it ain't okay for her to consider my feelings if she feel like the child is okay. Do you understand me?
If she just, but you
If
just
that
said-
is her
if she
judgment that the
just
child
met
is
this nigga,
fine,
She just met him,
so
and
what you're saying is, if
I'll
they're
be
sit-
mad.
If they're sitting there considering the other person's feelings,
Right.
that's the problem.
yeah,
It
that
is
is
not
that is
considering
true.
the
I agree
child.
with that.
Because
Yeah.
I show as fuck don't give a
Yeah.
damn about now one of they motherfucking feelings. I just want to say that publicly. I don't give a damn about your feelings. Please, child.
Yeah, listen, man. Hatred is only love in reverse. So anybody that she directed this to, you still got a chance, boy.
Alive from the fiery pit.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
ain't
hey, look,
happening.
look.
But she
Baby,
wouldn't.
that
She
ain't
wouldn't even
happening.
get. She wouldn't get no type of attention. If
You
that
wouldn't
was
get no
true.
type of attention. Hey, this all you gotta do. I'm sorry.
Hell no.
I'm a whole lot better now.
I'm yodeling.
I
Absolutely
forgot.
not.
Yo, go.
Don't let him
It's
steer you
special.
wrong.
Shit, all the other hoes, man. I ain't really know what I had at home.
Right.
You want to talk
I
about some
changed.
laughter?
I'm gonna do better.
But I'm gonna give you time, yo. I'm gonna still be here.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what the woman do after she take a nigga back that she forgave? Because
I'm going to walk him like a dog.
she become him. She become him.
Mhm.
See what I'm
Why?
saying?
He just, you just proved his point. Why? You just
See what
became
I'm
the
saying?
man that you hated.
First of all, because why am I doing it?
See, cause
I
you
don't
love him.
like you.
Cause you love
Why
him.
am I doing that?
So you love
Because
revenge.
I want to walk the dog on
So
your
you want
ass.
revenge?
See what I'm
Smart.
saying?
That is not
For
smart.
real.
Bruh,
No,
they
for
gonna
real.
telling themselves.
Why would I let you dog me out, do all this and that for all these years,
'Cause you
and
love
then
'em.
all of a sudden one day I forgive you? You got to be dumb.
Do you think people can change though?
Absolutely.
I do believe that. However, you show and prove. Change is an action
Yeah,
word. You
yeah,
can't
you
just
gotta
come to
show.
me and talk nice and
Mhm.
think I'm gonna be like, okay,
Mhm.
no.
Hey,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm
Mhm.
gonna give y'all a tip, man, because she acting like this, but a lot of them like this. Apologize one time. That's it.
Or you will become a yes man.
Do not keep up. Say it again.
Or you will become a yes man.
You
after
will
that.
become a yes man.
What's a yes man?
Apologize, because you'll be apologizing every day.
Every day.
What's a
Apologize
yes man?
and
And I'm-
show
You
change
apologize
behavior.
for every little thing.
No,
Even
no,
if
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
you start blaming yourself for shit that she doing. Like,
Is that a
you-
yes man or is it accountability?
no, why would I blame myself for some shit that she went out and did?
No.
What you-
She talking about if
What-
she
what
forgives.
level is you
I'm
on right now?
saying, what you mean?
What are you talking about?
We was talking about becoming a yes man.
Right.
So if I take you back, if you take me back, I'm apologize for everything. Even if you go ahead and do some shit, it's okay, baby, because I did it first.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
get
I'm
what he's
talking
saying. I get what
Oh,
he's saying.
okay.
Like you
Oh,
become so
I
much of a
wasn't-
yes man that I deserve.
Yeah, I
all the
deserve
shit
it.
I
Oh,
did.
Okay, now that's different.
Look,
Okay,
look.
okay.
Apologize one time and trust me, bro.
Apologize with changed behavior.
Changed
Please
behavior
add
is
that
always the
part
best.
because
Yeah.
you apologize.
change-
No,
change
no,
behavior is
don't
the
mean-
best.
Words don't mean.
You gotta understand. You got the
You gotta
pussy.
have
You got the
actions.
pussy being him. So if you lose any part of him, that alpha dominant nigga.
Okay,
She
well,
gonna
just
eat
get
you up.
cheated on then. Get
So
walked
I'm
like a
saying,
dog.
That's what they
apologize
think, though. It's supposed to
sincerely.
be.
Don't change. Do change your actions. Don't cheat anymore. But don't lose yourself trying to get back
Yeah, you can lose
because
yourself.
she's not gonna love you.
That is true.
Because she ain't love the person that you did. That's why women can tolerate niggas that dog them out so long. Because they still love that piece of alpha that's in them.
Mhm.
Even though he's wrong.
Once you
That's a
become
lie.
that
She-
yes man,
she love
gonna
the dick.
dog you and do you
That's it.
dirty.
Right.
That's the only
Grease.
way.
It's the soul tie. Ain't got nothing.
I
to
ain't
do
no
with
damn-
the
I
soul
don't believe in
tie.
the
That's
soul
what it
tie.
is.
Bruh, listen,
Oh, hey,
that's what it
and
is.
another
Ain't
thing.
no woman putting up with no nigga cheating and his dick whack. I'm
Get-
sorry.
Yeah.
So you can
So
go
that's
ahead and
what
tell
it
that
is.
lie all you want to.
So that's
That
what it
bitch
is.
is tolerating your bullshit because your dick fire. That's it. Or you paying all the bills. I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
necessarily.
That
He
girl
gonna
crazy.
change.
Not
necessarily.
See, not necessarily. See that?
I'm saying.
You got some
it's-
good wholesome women out
I'm
here.
not
I'm
talking
good.
about. I'm saying the bitches that deal with niggas that cheat all the time.
What's
Your
wrong with me
dick
calling
is
you bitches?
good,
Oh, okay. I'm
Your
thinking something
dick is
reverse.
fire, or you pay all the bills. It's one of the two. It's
Damn.
never nothing else. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Your dick fire. She probably cheating on you too, and talking to other niggas, getting emotional satisfaction from wherever she needed from.
Facts.
However, that dick,
That's
you
true.
that fire dick, so she gonna go get that dick.
That could be true.
Or you paying all the bills and she don't want to pay all the
She
bills. That's the truth.
comfortable.
Them two
Mhm.
things. Outside of that, that's it.
Right. And another thing,
That's
then,
right.
this something you should never ever do. Baby, I cheated and I'm sorry. Okay, you cheated, but how many times? Whatever the fuck she say, baby, I cheated and I'm sorry. Cause the moment you say, yeah, I cheated a few times. Oh, so where you fuck at? In the car. Also, the car I bought you. Yeah, so the car I signed for you that day when you ain't have shit, nigga. When I was working them jobs to get the damn payment.
You gonna remember that?
Yeah, that car.
Yep.
Oh, so you like this bitch?
Oh, she must have been a bad bitch.
Don't answer not one of them questions, cause them questions don't stop with one.
Was it good? Was
Right.
it better than mine?
Right.
Yeah.
What she did.
Cause you gonna be asking. Look, Jess.
Did you
Jess.
like it? Did you like it?
Yeah. It's head. What the fuck you mean? Yes.
Now you can't
no, 'cause
hold
you
on
were just
now.
saying the
Hold
last
on,
time that
hold
some
on.
women
You
give
can't
bad
just say
trash
that.
ass head.
I'm just saying, don't answer. I cheated. I'm sorry. Never happened again. And actually mean it. What did we say? Voting. What else we've been loyal to? I think it's about it, the job, following.
Religion.
Huh?
Religion can be one of them.
Religion. No. This is
Race.
funny. Like, you ever seen somebody that, this is a little lighter note. People are so loyal to what they're used to that you ever been around somebody that ordered the same thing no matter what restaurant they're in.
I hate
Yeah.
that. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
My
it
mama
drives me
used to be
fucking
like that.
crazy.
She used to get nothing but chicken tenders every
Yeah,
day.
I know somebody
I
that
get so
did that.
mad if they go to a
Yes.
Chinese restaurant and order
Especially
chicken
traveling. If we're in fucking Greece, you better not fucking order no fucking
Yeah.
chicken tenders.
Right.
I'm gonna lose it.
Yep.
All right, there's another one. Friends that can't accept. Don't be loyal to friends that can't accept the new you.
Right.
If they can't accept the new you,
They hate.
and they can't wave bye-bye to the old you, then wave bye-bye to them. You don't. You still can love them, but you love them, but don't use no loyalty for them because they're your friend, because they ain't even accepted the new you, whether it's the new you in Christ, the new you in finances, the new you in how you move. Because people will bring you down because they don't see the new you. They only see the old you. And they only want to talk to the old you. They only want to relate to the old you. Niggas will come on your job and act like, oh, you the same person.
I feel like it's because they benefit from the old you and they can't benefit off the new you.
That's a damn good point.
Or you done came up.
And,
And
they
they
jealous.
want you on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this concludes another episode of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. Loyalty over love is stupid. I don't even know if y'all got anything from this shit, but we went all over the place. Probably got counseled. We mentioned the gays,
Religion, political shit.
we fucked up everywhere we can go. But hey, lead with love, because ain't nothing on this earth greater than love.
Amen.
I am Tuck. Follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Me and My Big Mouth podcast everywhere. And do you have anything to put?
I have something. So, was it last week that I got pulled over?
Oh yeah.
I got pulled over last week. And I got pulled over
It's
by
called black or white. Okay, guys.
Golly.
All right, let me get cozy in this.
He was a black young man. His name was Officer S. Green. I told him I was going to shout him out. And, I had always wanted to ask a black officer, like, what made you decide to become an officer of the law?
I honestly thought you were going to say, what that nice stick do?
No, listen. Because he was like, this is a felony. And for a second, I was about to say, But, he was cool. He was cool. I asked him questions, and I was like, what made you become an officer of the law? He said his dad, growing up, always wanted to be an officer of the law. He grew up in Miami. And I guess back then, you know, it wasn't a whole lot of black officers. So he wanted to do it because his dad, and then he wanted to make a difference. And one of the things that stuck out that he said is, you know how we look at shit on Facebook and Instagram and we see all these horror stories of the police. Like, you got to remember at the same time that when they pull somebody over, they're scared too. You know, they don't know what you got going on, what you about to do to them, and their job is hard. They're just doing their job. So a lot of times the way you act and react to certain things they do can make a difference in your interaction with the police. So I just wanted to shout out Officer Green for being a dope officer. He looked out for me.
This nigga must have been fine as hell in that uniform.
No, he was.
Look at that.
He was a nice young black man. He wasn't my type.
Why
You
the
know
fuck
what
you
I'm
blushing
saying?
then?
But he was cool, and he was a black officer trying to make a difference. And so I just want to shout out Officer Green. Thanks for trying to make a difference. Thanks for, you know, letting me off the hook. And, yeah.
Only the white officers. You
Support our black officers. Support our black officers. Thank you.
Love and support all officers. Love and support all people that need it.
I love
Keep
everybody, but you know.
Do you have anything you want to unplug?
I wish I did, but I really don't, because I'm like, yeah, and I'm a little, and I'm still, you know, it's my second one, so I'm a little nervous still.
Okay, it's all good.
Yeah.
What you got,
Wait.
player?
I ain't got nothing.
You gonna plug your Instagram? You gonna plug your spot?
Sure. So yes, please follow me on the Bay Spot. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm a licensed esthetician by night. So please come out and see me. I service men and women, waxes, facials, all the above. You can follow me on _Bay_spot. And thank y'all for having me.
Once again, I'm Tuck from Me and My Big Mouth Podcast, and I am out.
Run it, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.